Social media users rapidly detonated the justice system after being announced that Democratic Senate employee with a pornographic sex scene in Capitol Hill hearing room will not encounter accusations. Let me flatten this. Just to walk from Capitol is an unauthorized crime. The RealNet investigations were published on Senior Mark Hemingway X. Please tell me why I have to respect the rule of law in this country. The U.S. Capitol Police said on Thursday that they refused the charges after the withdrawal of a sex video recorded at Hart Senate Office Building on Wednesday morning, December 13. Senate sex cassette Capitol Hill hearing room where the leaked video was recorded for several historical events after consulting federal and local prosecutors. Although their comprehensive investigation and review of possible charges, as well as a possible violation of the Congress policy, it found that there no evidence that crime currently committed. Congress personnel who have resigned from their jobs since then. The fifth change used the right remain silent and refused to talk us. He continued, if our inspectors appear, they are willing to review new evidence. I am Cardin. DMD. Jacob Chansley was left alone for 310 days before making a defense agreement. And then he was sentenced to 41 months in prison for praying in the Senate room before making a defense agreement. It is officially legal for the U.S. Senate to save sex in the hearing room. NSFW Capitol Hill swung by a sex tape containing the famous Senate hearing room. Hattie. Federalist founding partner Sean Davis X published on X. Beyond Parody. GOP comms advisor Steve Guest X published on X. Of course. Newsbusters released on Curtis Houck X. The Democrats can do everything. Fruitless. Many legal experts, including George Washington University law professor Jonathan Turley, were weighed during the incident and said that staff could be blamed. In a blog post, Turley discussed the possible charges that can be brought, said, "A formal area also uses for personal purposes. But it is not clear whether there is any commercial benefit from the video on various sites." Turley. A possible accusation. DC. He said that he could enter the code section 221,312 and discussed immoral, inappropriate or obscene actions. A person. Public opinion. The genital organs, anus, and obscenity or immoral exposure. Masturbation. Section 223001. As described, a sexual action is illegal. A person who violates any provision of this section will be guilty of a misdemeanor and will not be fined more than amount specified Section 22 on conviction.